After Singapore, we headed to Bali for 9 days of R&R. We checked in to the Megami Hotel in Legian, where, as you can see by the views here from our 5th floor deluxe room, wasn't too bad at all. But as you have to do when you come to Bali, you've got to head down to the beach and take in a sunset or three. So that's what we did. It's very easy to find a spot along the beach as well if you get there in time. We arrived about 45 minutes before the sun was due to set, and as you can see, loads of seats available, countless beach bars all the way up, basically from Kuta all the way up to Seminyak. So it was really a great spot to come and people watch if that's your thing. This place in Aloha did some of the best food on the entire trip, even though it's not Indonesian, Mexican food here, but really nice food, friendly service, and the drinks were spectacular. We had quite a few different ones while we were there, as you can see, but some really nice food. Tuesday night is taco night. I think it was 20,000 for a taco, and Fridays they also have 50% off cocktails. Fantastic. And they even gave us a 2-for-1 coffee offer the next morning, so we went back for a coffee. So welcome to the Checking Rice Terrace out in Ubud. Little day trip to Ubud. It's absolutely stunning here. We're just at the queue waiting to pay our entry. 50,000 rupees to come in, but they have a load of other activities as well. Decided after 4 or 5 visits to Bali to get out and do some touristy stuff. So we booked a driver for the day and went up to Ubud to check out some of the sites, starting here at the Rice Terrace. Stop it. I think if you worked here, walking up and down these steps all day long, you'd get some good calf muscles. Stop recording. Got the lovely backing track of the whippersnipper in the background. This goes really well with the setting. Right down here in the valley, you get a really nice perspective of really how far down you are. Zip liners away. Statue, bro. The only downside with coming down to the bottom of the rice field is a very steep climb back up. Whew. Doesn't take long to start sweating up here. There's the sky bike. Quite sweaty after that climb up. I don't know about you, but very warm. Up next, we headed to the coffee plantation named Bali Cappuccino, as you'll see a bit later on. Not a name you forget in a hurry.
This is the process of vanilla, and then we get the married together the two flower until it comes like a green stick, and then the pin is the black one, the stick. Okay. Yeah. Because on the two flower have the male and female.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because male have a powder inside.
Use for chicken only good for make espresso or Americano.
And this is cinnamon.
Then this is the one copy from the animals from the poo. This is the poo how look like after fermenting. Yeah. And also this coffee after fermentation less caffeine. Yeah. And also the taste less acidic and more milky. Also good for digestion. And actually this poo we collect from the forest. So if you interested to try this coffee, no worries and don't thinking about the poo. Do you like drink coffee?
Yes, you read that right. Cappuccino. It was very picturesque out here, and all the more impressed that we weren't charged to come in. We just left a small donation because we didn't buy anything. Very hard to get that kind of thing back to Australia, but yeah, really interesting to check things out here.
Different kind of coffee, tea and chocolate, yeah. And this is all you get for free tasting. It's like for complimentary. But except if you're interested to try luwak coffee, only this coffee you have to pay, yeah. 1 cup is 55% rupiah. Yes. Okay. And for the tester, make it easy you remember. I will put some like on the picture, yeah. This one rosella tea is good for blood circulation or high blood pressure. Ginger tea good for sad food and stomach problem. Red rice tea good for strong bones, high calcium. Lemongrass tea is good for diet. Mangosteen tea good for cholesterol and good for diabetes. Saffron tea and curcuma good for immune system and anti-inflammation. This one avocado coffee. Bali coffee we blend with the avocado powders. This one regular Bali coffee, no sugar. Vanilla coffee. Mochaccino coffee mixed with chocolate. This one coconut coffee. Ginseng coffee good for energy. And the last one hot cocoa. Enjoy your drink, yes?
Thank you.
You're welcome. You can start from the tea.
Start from the teas.
So this is the luwak. They eat the red cherry coffee and then they produce it out the other end. This one's quite tame, but they can be aggressive, the wild ones, but they're a member of the cat family. Very cute. Hello. Hello, Mr. Luwak. There's some more luwaks here hanging out, just on the cool tiles here. Quite humid up here in the hills. Hello. Bit up close with the spider. That's the benefit of a 1.5 metre selfie stick. I can stand well back. Don't get too close. Just a little bit further. If I'm honest, the waterfall here was a little bit disappointing. We weren't really informed too much about it in terms of what to expect. We didn't travel prepared, so we were wearing trainers just because we knew we'd be walking around a lot during the day. But we climbed down there, and while very beautiful down at the bottom here where the water's flowing through, we couldn't actually get to the waterfall. You had to walk through the water, so we didn't really want to do that just because we weren't really prepared with the right footwear or anything like that. So it was a little bit disappointing, but it certainly didn't detract from the overall scenery of the place, which was very beautiful, as you can see. So we come down for a sunset dinner tonight at Jimbaran Bay. I was last here about 15 years ago. I don't remember too much actually about the area itself, but apart from being right on the beach here, it's a lovely setting. Pretty quiet at the moment because it's still fairly early. And off in the distance we've got Ngurah Ray International Airport, Denpasar there. You might be able to make out some rear tail fins of the planes and the control tower. I can see in the distance as well. Yeah, we are at Aroma Restaurant, which was recommended to us by a driver that we had for our Ubud day trip yesterday. So that's pretty good. So far, so good. We haven't ordered any food, but the beer's cold, so not too bad at all. Yeah, pretty busy down here with some groups of people. It will get busier. Yeah, just a lovely place to come and watch the sunset at the end of a lovely day in Bali.
gleam as the sun melts into stream. Saxophone whispers so sweet, guiding slow and steady.
About halfway through this absolute feast. It is delicious. Cheers. We haven't had the prawns yet. There's so much here.
Neon signs flicker and glow. People stroll, taking it slow. Melodies weave through the air in a dance without a care. Songs of twilight fill the night with a tune that's just so right. Underneath.
The next morning we decided to head down to the beach for a bit of a walk and look around. We walked down towards Legian and then turned left to head down towards Kuta, the skate park here, which was pretty quiet but still good to have a look at. And not to mention the beach, plenty of surfers out and about, making the most of the conditions. Just a really nice way to spend an hour or so after breakfast to check out the goings on in the area. So our last evening in Bali, and we decided to head down to the beach for another sunset. As you can see, it's pretty spectacular. Always nice to get down and see a Bali sunset with a few cold beverages to round out festivities for the week that we had there. Amazing. Special mention to Vin and Tash, a lovely couple we met in the hotel, also from Perth, and we can't wait to see them back at home. Chicas especiales, muy bien. So that was the Bali video. We went there straight after Singapore, 5 days in Singapore, and then on to Bali for about 8 or 9 days, and just a really nice way to end the trip. I think if we'd have done it the other way around, we would have struggled just because Singapore was so busy and Bali was basically the opposite. However, you can do more if you want to, but we're largely sit by the pool when we're there. The main issues for us are working out what we're going to have to eat and where we're going to eat, basically. So we did manage to get up to Ubud for the day, as you saw in the video. So that was really nice to do. After 4 or 5 visits there, finally managed to get out of the touristy bit and actually go and see a bit more of Bali, typically. So that was nice. And also going to Jimbaran Bay was very enjoyable as well, having a big seafood dinner there. So really enjoyable trip. I hope you enjoyed the video, and must say a big thanks for everyone who's tuned into the Singapore video. Had a lot of traction on that, so much appreciated, and it's nice to see the hard work paying off a little bit. So if you have enjoyed the content, don't hesitate to subscribe, drop a like, even a comment. All interactions are appreciated, and I do respond to all comments. So big thanks once again, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.